But first, in any public opinion poll, something getting a clear majority response is usually cause for a headline or two. You know, president's approval ratings below 50%, president's approval ratings above 50%. A majority of respondents think blah, 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 right? If you poll on something and it's wildly lopsided, you might end up with a 2/3 majority or even a 3/4 majority. But when you poll the people of Afghanistan, you can get a 95% majority. When you ask them if corruption is a problem in their government, 95% of Afghans said yes. I'm sure it is incredibly difficult to do a national opinion poll in Afghanistan, given the lack of, say, roads. But the BBC and ABC and a German news program have done just that, and the findings are incredible. As I said, 95% of Afghans say corruption in their government is a problem. Still, though, they prefer their current government to the idea of the Taliban coming back into power. 90% want their current government rather than the Taliban. And a really small proportion of Afghans want the Taliban back, only 6%. And in news that will cheer supporters of President Obama's Afghanistan escalation, a big majority of Afghans support U.S. troops being in their country, 68%. And that's even up 5 points from a year ago. Last year, when Afghans were asked whether they thought things would get better over the course of the next year, the optimism number from them was 51%. Now, that optimism number has risen by 20 points. More than 7 in 10 Afghans say things are on the upswing in their country. Optimistan. I'm generally not that into polls. You might have noticed on the show we don't talk about them all that often. But because our war there, they tell us, is all about the preferences of the people of Afghanistan, and because there seems to be about one poll a year in that whole country, I got to tell you, this is one poll that I think is worth checking out. It's fascinating reading. We have posted the whole thing, the PDF document of it, if you want to see it. It's on our website, rachel.msnbc.com. We'll be right back.